Students, chapter of center of mass has already been explained. Now today I am going to explain some simple numericals based on this chapter. Let us suppose three particles of masses m, 2m and 3m are kept on vertices of equilateral triangle of side A. You have to put triangle in coordinate system such that one side, at least one side, lies on any one of the axes. See, I have kept triangle such that this side is lying on x-axis. Now let us suppose this mass m is m1, so coordinate of this particle will be 0, 0, origin. This mass is m2, 2m. This length is a, so coordinate will be a0. This mass 3m is m3. This side is a by 2, so x coordinate is a by 2, and it is median of equilateral triangle, which is root 3a by 2, so y coordinate is root 3a by 2. So we are having values of x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. You know that x coordinate of center of mass 1 by m, capital M is total mass of the system, m1 x1 plus m2 x2 plus m3 x3, and if more particles are there, you keep on adding more terms. Now all the values are very clear in the diagram. Taking all the values, put in this equation, make calculations, and you get xcm is equal to 7a by 12. So x coordinate of center of mass is 7a by 12. Similarly, you can find ycm. All the values are given. Formula of ycm is 1 by m, m1, y1 in place of x you will write y. Put all the values, make calculations and get the result. I suppose you could understand. Now based on this concept, I am giving two more questions. It is two particle system made of masses 2m and 3m. Separation is 5a. You have to find center of mass of this system. In this question, it is a square shaped system of side A, and four particles are kept on corners m, 2m, 2m and m. Again, using this concept, you have to find center of mass in this question. Now let us understand question number 4. It is example of motion of center of mass. Here we are going to find velocity of center of mass. Simple question. It is two particle system. Masses are 2 kg and 3 kg, and both the particles are motion. Their velocities are 3 meters per second and 5 meters per second. Now two cases are there. In first case, the two particles are moving in same direction. And second case, they are moving in opposite direction. First, let us think about this. Velocity of center of mass 1 by m, m1 v1 plus m2 v2 and so on. Capital M is total mass, that is 2 plus 3. It is m1 2, v1 3, m2 3, v2 5. Put all the values, do calculations. You find center of mass is moving with velocity 4.2 meters per second. But these particles are moving in opposite direction. Everything will be same, since this velocity is opposite to this velocity, so this velocity is taken with negative sign, and like this you make calculations, and center of mass is found to be moving with minus 1.8 meter per second, means in this case center of mass is moving in this direction, sign is negative. Next question. Let us suppose two particle system of masses 1 kg and 3 kg. And their position vectors are given. You have to find center of mass of this two particle system. Formula of center of mass in terms of position vector you already know. Total mass, first particle, position vector of first particle, second particle, position of second particle. Now everything is given. Take all the values, put here. It is simple calculation, addition and subtraction. Do calculations and you will find position vector of center of mass. Now suppose you are asked to find coordinates of center of mass. Then with the help of this you can find. You can write RCM is equal to XCMI YCMJ ZCMK. Now compare assumed value with calculated value. We are going to compare. So XCM is equal to -4, YCM is equal to 17/4, ZCM is equal to plus 7/4. So coordinates of center of mass -4, 17/4, 7/4. Some more questions are given in your exercise. I suppose you could understand these explanations and hope you will do more questions. But students, I repeat, your first term syllabus is significant figure, dimensions and vectors. Significant figures means how to find significant figures, how to use significant figures in addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. The dimensions, what is dimension, how to find dimensions of different quantities, what are different applications of dimensions, what are limitations of dimensions. Then your next chapter is motion in plane. It is basically divided into two parts, vectors and projectile motion. So we are excluding projectile motion part. We are only taking vectors in first term examination. Though projectile motion is part of your council syllabus, but we are not taking in this examination. So you are required to visit school website for online classes regularly, and last videos starting from video number 45, I suppose. These videos are mainly meant for revision of chapters of first term examination. So you are required to visit these videos as well as some initial videos in which those chapters have been explained which are coming in first term examination. And students, you have to communicate your friends also, so that all the students get benefited. Best of luck, students. Thank you. Keep studying.